What's up guys, Whosto7 here, and today I've got a video showing off my first 100 plus gameplay ever. This was a lot of fun. You'll see here, I don't actually have a very good start. Starting this game off, I think I get the majority of my deaths. I think I end up finishing 112 at 9, and I think that I get like 6 of my deaths here right at the beginning. It didn't start off to be that very good of a game, but I was able to turn it around pretty quick here at the end, and you will notice at the end I do get several, I believe they're AFK kills, kind of all in a row, and that does help to contribute to my success. But regardless of the AFK kills, this was still by far the best, the highest number of kills gameplay that I've ever had. I featured one of my gameplays. I'll try to put a link in the description. I think for my highest before this, which I think was like 67 and 4. I might be remembering that a little wrong, but I think that in almost 70 was the highest in terms of overall kills that I've ever gotten until this moment. So as you can see, we are playing Multi-Team Hardpoint, which, if I'm totally honest, is actually one of my least favorite game modes. I know there's some YouTube commentators who have posted that this is a great game mode to get score streaks. You know, you can just kind of pop in and out of the Hardpoint. I know that there's a lot of people who like playing it. Honestly, I just don't like it. I wasn't gonna, leave a lobby or anything just because I got a game mode that I didn't like, but me and both of my teammates I'm playing with were discussing, which we don't have the audio of this game recorded, but we were discussing that over the headset how much we don't like this game mode in particular. It just seems like the spawns are kind of irrational. It just seems like a difficult game mode to win. Obviously, if you're sitting on a hard point, that's cool because people are rushing towards you, so you can get a lot of kills. But it's also annoying because you're just, you're putting a big old target on your back, telling all of your enemies, hey, here I am in this little room, so feel free to flash it, nade it, and kill me. So, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think about Multi-Team Hardpoint. Is it a game mode you enjoy? Is it one you like playing? Or do you kind of feel like me, it's one that maybe you don't like playing? But regardless of the game type, like I said, this was my first 100 plus game mode, so I think that my nice kill streak starts right about here. So I just posted a video not that long ago. Well, real fast, I want to talk about the spawns here, because you see I spawn in just to that guy's back, around the corner, and there is another player. I believe they're different players, but that's why I'm talking about the spawns are a little irrational. It seems like people are spawning in and I've got their back right to my barrel. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just kind of a grievance I have. I think with Call of Duty games in general is always the spawns. So that's just that's just where that lies. But so there's my first, there's a VSAT, which is gonna, really help me get the majority of the kills here. I love playing with the VSAT. I think that I pretty much need it to get any of these higher kill streaks. But once you're able to get up to that VSAT, I feel like it's a breeze from there, just being able to see where people are. And you see even right here, if you can see that radar, I'm able just to run around because I can see that player is right there. And I was a little reckless there at the end, but I saw that I got my swarm, so I was a little reckless. But so what I was saying just a minute ago is that a few days ago, I posted a video which was for my first swarm ever. I had just never even unlocked that as a kill streak through my time, and now that I'm Prestige Master, I have everything unlocked, but I had never equipped it. I'd never really played with a swarm. I think I got one out of a care package sometime, and everyone left the lobby, and so it got like 2 kills or something. So I wanted to give Swarm a try, and I put the swarm on, and I posted a video titled My First Swarm. And then here in this map, I actually end up getting, I think, 3 different swarms. So, for some reason, I always sort of thought that this was like the unobtainable kill streak, and I think that's actually just because I wasn't trying it out. So, leave a comment. Feel free to submit a video response if you're getting some swarms. I watched a video from Wicked Shrapnel with kind of like an easy method to get a swarm, and ironically enough, he was talking about doing it in Multi-Team Hardpoint, and I wasn't actually using that method here or anything. I was just kind of playing around and having a good game, as well as lucking out that I managed to find a couple of AFK people. You see here, that person was not AFK technically, but I see on my radar there's someone around. I can't find him. Oh, and there he is. He runs right past me without even seeing him. So Again, part of what I think contributed to this gameplay was, I mean no disrespect to the people in the lobby, but I think I was just playing with sort of unskilled players. Players who were, probably coming into this multi-team lobby and who just weren't able really to, weren't really on the same level as some of the teammates I was playing with, because there I'm able to, you see, drop in my second swarm. So again, the kill streaks I'm using here is VSAT, Warthog, Swarm. If you guys watch my gameplay videos, if you watch my style, I play very offensively. I like to get a lot of kills, a lot of gun kills. I like to try and just dominate. I typically don't even have a sidearm, and I usually don't use grenades. I'm all about the primary weapon. So these score streaks in particular tend to complement my playstyle very well. The VSAT in particular, just knowing the location of the enemies, that really helps. The Warthog and the Swarm, I like to use score streaks that are just kind of going on, getting kills like you see here, while I'm just able to continue to focus on my primary. Before, I used to use things like the Lightning Strike, I used to use things like the VTOL Warship and the Lodestar, and I love those kill streaks. The VTOL Warship Lodestar is an amazing combination, but I don't like having to take the time to pull up that console. I like rather to just, stay on the go. Also, I just saw in this gameplay video I ran right past someone, so it's really interesting watching your gameplay videos back. Right there to my left, just a minute ago, some enemy ran by and I did not even see him when I was playing the first time. I didn't even shoot at him. So it's always interesting to record your gameplays and watch them back, because you see that you make mistakes like that. But anyway, I'm talking about score streaks. I like the score streaks that complement my style of not having to leave my player defenseless and not have to leave my primary weapon down, so that I can just keep dominating. So, and I think that's what contribute to getting a high gameplay number of kills here, is the fact that I'm still able to stay on the move and get kills. So that's the score streaks I'm using. I also want to talk about the class I'm using. As you can see, I'm using my favorite weapon in Call of Duty, which is the M27. I kind of go back and forth. There's a lot of guns, there's a lot of classes in this game that I love and that I like to rotate. Recently, what I've been working for is trying to get a nuclear kill. I've actually never got a nuclear kill in this game, and that's something that I really want to get. So I'll have a gameplay video up, hopefully soon, after I'm able to get my nuclear kill. I feel like I'm one of the only people out here who can't seem to get this. I've got nukes in the other games, Moabs in the other games, and I just can't seem to get a nuclear kill. So I'm trying to get a gameplay video up for that here soon, and also on the gameplay in the background you'll see that this is where I managed to find a couple of AFK kills, and really it's only lucky enough for me because I have the VSAT up. I'm able to see where they're spawning, but regardless, it was a good gameplay even amidst the the AFK kills. And then you see there's my third swarm, and I call in my Warthog at the same time. So that's my gameplay. I was talking about my class. I've been trying to get this nuclear kill, and I was trying out the PDW. That's a pretty beast weapon. It's actually what I have equipped in this gameplay right now because I picked one up. It's not mine, but honestly, what I was finding is that the PDW is just a little too inaccurate for me. One of my strengths as a player, if you're on my friends list, feel free to check that lobby leaderboard. One of the things that I'm typically always on top for in the lobby leaderboard is accuracy. That's just because I play with a low sensitivity, so if you notice when I'm aiming down my sights, it's kind of a nice little creep. That gets me killed most of the time, but when it works well. So accuracy is probably one of my strengths that I bring to Call of Duty, and I feel that the M27 is just honestly one of the most accurate weapons in this entire game. So making this class, I decided that I needed to go for a weapon here that could play into my strength, so I chose the M27. This class, if you take a look at the perk layout, is actually not set up correctly. I accidentally put on Cold-Blooded instead of Scavenger, and if you want to get high kill streaks, I always recommend having Scavenger on. You see here, I do have to pick up some other weapons in this gameplay, which is not that big of a deal if you feel like you're pretty you got some proficiency with all of the weapons. But for me, I always like to play with Scavenger. I just feel like that's the best way to go. So if you notice, the class should be set up typically the way that I like to have a class like this set up. It offers a nice run and gun. It doesn't have a silencer, but it does have Ghost on it, so you're still able to stay off that radar and sneak around the enemies when you need to. So that's the end of the kill. I think that's the last kill right there of this gameplay. So thank you so much for watching my first 100 plus, and thank you for watching, you know, after I got my first swarm video, and now I'm able to come back here with 3. So I hope you appreciate this this beast gameplay. There you go. Ending score is 112 and 9. Like I said, there was some AFK kills in there, but I still think overall it was a great gameplay. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Feel free to leave a like, a favorite, a subscribe, and share this video to show it off to others. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I got 2 more videos right here for you. The video on the left is for the Call of Duty Ghosts, as well as the next box reveal, which is happening tomorrow, May 21st. So be sure to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on all that information. And the video on the right, like I mentioned, is a video for my first Swarm gameplay that I got on the map Carrier, so check that out. Thanks for showing your support, guys. Appreciate it.